if you're scared that AI is going to come and take over your job, it's going to make you feel obsolete, and you're uncertain about what to do next, I'll offer that one of the fears that you need to look at is the fear of the unknown. How do you deal with the unknown? Well, I'll offer a handful of perspectives that I think could serve you. I know they've served me. I used to really struggle with feeling afraid of what's coming next. When I first started doing presentations in college for the work that I was doing, I was terrified. Stepping out in front of other experts to present something that I barely knew what I was talking about was truly a petrifying experience for me. But I only got better the more I practice. And these are the 4 tips I've learned along the way. Number 1, when you step out into the unknown, one thing that really serves you is the ability and learning the skill of reparenting your inner child. Realize that you need to be the mom and the dad that your inner child never had so that you can actually fulfill the needs that are not being met when you're doing something difficult like stepping out into the unknown. Number 2, understanding that when you do something new, when you step outside of what's comfortable and familiar, you are stepping into growth. And growth requires some form of death. There's always a part of us that needs to die so that a new aspect of us can come into being. And this happens at the molecular level. When we step out into the unknown, our genomes actually rewire themselves. New genes turn on, new proteins come online, and our cells change in response to the reality that we're now confronting. Whether that's stepping out and doing something you've never done before, maybe that for you is a new job or a new career, leaving your career, doing speaking engagements. Whatever that is for you, doing something new will turn on and will re-express your genome in new and novel ways. And that manifests itself as a new aspect of you being birthed through this challenge that you're embracing. Number 3, connecting with stillness. Cultivating a practice of connecting with the stillness, with the awareness that is knowing these words right now, will ground you in the way in which you need to be grounded when you're doing something new, when the reality around you is changing so much that the only thing that is actually within your control is the ability to pay attention to your breath. That is a skill, focusing on what you can actually control in the face of what feels out of control. That is something that you cultivate, and the more you cultivate it, the reward for that is exponential. And I highly encourage you to cultivate a stillness practice, whether that's breath work, meditation, whatever that is. It's vital, vitally important. And the last tip I can offer is understanding who you're serving. On whose behalf are you doing this for? Is it to please others? Are you maybe doing stand-up comedy or speaking or public speaking because you want others to like you? You want to get a thumbs up from other people? There it is. Or is it because you're serving a higher purpose? What is the why behind what you do? Connecting with on whose behalf your intention arises, whether it's on behalf of your ego or on behalf of, let's say, love or truth. What is it that you're serving? That will anchor you. That will give you clarity, and it will allow you to embrace the unknown in a way in which you couldn't have otherwise. I hope this video blesses you, and if it does, check out my forthcoming webinar on how to deal with anxiety and how to move your emotions so that you gain the clarity you need to make skillful decisions in 2026 amidst all of this disruption through AI. Bye-bye.